All right, ladies, welcome to Mindful Attraction 2.0. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the 7 types of women, the 7 types of people, women in particular, that the 7 types of people that long distance relationships are clearly not for them. All right, so these are the types of personality types, people in certain situations that if you find yourself in, that will clearly indicate to you, you know what, maybe a long distance relationship with this dude may not be worth it unless he's addicts. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna show you what they are, and also if you guys need one-on-one coaching, just go to Mindful Attraction 2.0. I have online coaching, I have email coaching, I have phone coaching, I have monthly coaching, and I have breakdown analysis where I break down your interactions with men, so that I can give you ways to adjust the way you talk, the way you communicate, and the way you express yourself that's causing you trouble in your relationship. So I break down your interaction similar to the way I do with the videos that I do in terms of when the videos that I break down. All right, I haven't had coffee. It's the morning. I shouldn't have made these videos so early, right? Anyways, let's get started, right? Let me check the comment section, make sure everything's all set and ready, and then we could begin, all right? And again, for those who haven't seen me around, I've been a little bit under the weather. And that's why I haven't been making a lot of videos lately. But you guys will see me, you know, I'm making more videos this week. So they're gonna be very, very bueno. 1 second, let's get started right now. So the first sign is this, okay? The jealousy type. All right. If you're the type of woman who gets extremely jealous, who gets jealous around guys, and who just have and you just have a jealous type personality, right? A long distance relationship may not be for you. There's no denial that being in a long distance relationship will provoke feelings of jealousy and insecurity. You may not be with your man's on your man's Facebook, and suddenly no, that you might be on your man's Facebook, and suddenly you notice that there's a certain female who's always commenting and liking his post. Right, your mind then will try to fill in the blank based on your insecurities, and this is not fun. Right? Why? Because you obsessively think about whether or not he's cheating on you with her. Right, and you will also separate yourself. You will always compare yourself to her, and it will become a living nightmare. Nothing that he says will comfort your feeling of jealousy and insecurity. You see, then and if that's the case, this might not be for you. You're gonna always be saying to him, "Who's the bitch?" You're gonna always be trying to find out who's the next girl who's gonna take your man. You see, and so with that, I don't know, man. I don't think this is for you. I think you better just look for someone closer to you, adjust those Tinder proximity, change it from 200 miles to maybe 2 miles. Hopefully meet that one guy. Who knows? Maybe you swipe left on me. Maybe you could swipe right on me and see what happens. Pick guys who are closer to you, because if you don't, then you're always gonna be susceptible to having those long distance relationships that provoke your jealousy. All right. So number 2. All right. 1 second. Number 2. Okay. See, I just read some of the comments. The beauty about me not watching the comments no more is that I don't read those messages that people send me about not hearing me. I don't read those no more because I know that people listen to me. So it's an unfortunate thing that I can't read your messages for questions, but it helps me out in terms of not getting distracted. So it's a smart idea by my part. And thank those who consistently put that on I can't hear and thank them for that. Number 2, having low self-esteem. Having low self-esteem means that you're constantly trying to find validation through other people's reaction, particularly your man's reaction. But if he's not consistently around you to validate you, then you will become needier and more clingy to your man. This will inevitably sabotage your relationship. So if you notice, if you have low self-esteem, you never got attention as a child, you're always consistently comparing yourself to other people, long distance relationship will amplify those emotions, and it will become a living nightmare. You don't want that. Number 3, having a high sex drive. If you're the type of woman who loves having sex, then long distance relationship may not be for you, man. You might grow frustrated at the fact that your man isn't around often to satisfy your high sex drive. This lack of sex might lead you to make some very, very bad decisions, such as cheating and even breaking up with him because it's too difficult to stay faithful while wanting to release some tension, and that's obvious. And if you have a high sex drive, I'm telling you, man, this may not be for you. Because it's gonna get difficult. It's gonna get difficult. Look, unless you guys are able to meet a little bit more often, you guys have you guys have some proximity. But generally speaking, though, if you guys live very far away from each other, It's gonna be very hard, man. And because if you're just gonna want to fuck all the time, and you're gonna be seeing him on Skype, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I wish I could just be right there for you, right? And that's gonna get very frustrating. That's gonna get very frustrating. And suddenly you might notice a guy that lives close to you. I may start walking in the neighborhood, jogging, shirtless, and you're like, oh, he's kind of cute. Just kidding, but seriously though, like high sex drive and long distance, not a good combination. Number four, when you have the need to win every battle. If you're the type of woman that consistently argues about everything that comes up, and you never learn the concept of losing a battle to win the war, in other words, you never learn how to shut the fuck up sometimes, then you're going to struggle with maintaining a healthy long distance relationship with your boyfriend. Consistently arguing creates gaps of silence and absence in a long distance relationship that ends up being the downfall of the relationship. You got, for example, I was in a long distance relationship, fucking torture. God in heaven have mercy. And I would never argue with her because well, first of all, we never had an argument that was that big. But generally speaking, though, I would try to avoid the arguments because I realized that she's far away. Why would I want to argue with her? She's far away. You see? And so that kind of was intelligent on me because it maintained things, how it is. But at the same time, you need some arguments. But consistently trying to argue with him, it's just stupid. It's just dumb. And if you struggle with keeping that mouth shut sometimes, if you struggle with not keeping it real all the time, then this might not be for you. Number five, you've been cheated on in the past. This is not good, man, because if you've been cheated on in the past and you want to get in a long distance relationship, your mind is gonna be consistently thinking about that. Your mind is gonna consistently be thinking about that, because if you be being cheated on, the brain is gonna begin to anticipate that. This is how it is. You see, so that's what you have to realize, that if you're being cheated on, your brain is gonna go on panic mode when they get into a long distance relationship. Why hasn't he texted me? Why hasn't it been 5 minutes? I haven't heard from him. Why hasn't he responded? He looks like he's active on messages, but he doesn't respond to my message. What's going on? Who's the bitch? Like, you don't want that, because it's happened to you, and so your brain will naturally go towards that conclusion, right? Number six, you're looking for something stable and consistent. If you're looking to settle down and find something that's ready to roll, something. How dare I objectify men? Someone, not something. We are not something. We are someone. All right. We're not just sausages with feet. We have hearts. We're not just a piece of meat. We have brains. All right. Don't ever do that to us. I'm kidding. If you're trying to settle down, find something that's ready to roll. Then a long distance relationship isn't what you're looking for. Haven't you seen the movie The Notebook? Huh? You see, you need a relationship that's ready and made. That's ready and ready-made. In other words, a relationship where you can physically meet on a consistent basis without having to plan it weeks in advance. That's what you want. Proximity in general is the number one reason why relationships begin between a man and a woman. How close they live to each other. But if you guys live far away from each other and you want something consistent and stable, I don't know, man. You may just want to keep swiping left. Number seven, you just came out of a relationship. If you're on the rebound if you're on the rebound and the longest relationship is the next best option, relax. All right, relax. Take a deep breath. Watch some of my videos and take some time for yourself. Make sure to watch my videos. Why? You don't want to get attached to another man who you can't physically spend time with together while you're still in love with some other guy. This kind of scenario sparks up your own neediness and depletes your self-esteem. Best to remain present in your pain and not externalize it, and not externalize it. Else, it'll become part of your personality and thus sabotage your future relationships. If you're consistently going from relationship to relationship, rebound to rebound, you're not really growing. You're consistently putting a band-aid over your pain. You have to allow yourself to feel the pain and not run away from it through consistently looking for a relationship, because you're just gonna end up going from pain to pain, from failure to failure, and you're just gonna have to keep watching my videos. And you don't want that. I want that, but you don't want that. You want to be able to liberate yourself from this pattern where your initial reaction is to find a relationship when you get hurt, but rather your initial reaction when you get hurt is to go within yourself and become present. That's what you got to do. That's why I teach what I teach, because this is the best way to do it. Most people's attention are outward, looking for happiness in other things, but rather they never look within themselves, never think to look within themselves. Not because they're smart, but because what they see inside is painful. So it's just about it's not about an ability to be smart, but rather about having the courage to look within yourself. All right. So look, if you have these, if you consider, if you think you are any of these, and you want to long this relationship, you want to think about this, you want to reconsider this, or at least work on yourself. Take some time off and and just think about it, because sometimes we put ourselves in these positions we don't have to. We cause ourselves unnecessary trouble for no reason. You see? Let me look at these comments. I have a temporary long distance relationship. I told him I can't love him. The Alexis, you're awesome. The Alexis, you're not cute. You're handsome. Thank you, thank you. Okay. For those who don't know, it's a long running joke in this channel where people call me cute, but they don't call me hot, because I look at Matthew Hussey's videos and everyone's putting hot. Nobody puts cute. When I look at my video, everyone's calling me cute but not hot. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just start acting like I read hot and not cute. Just to increase my self-esteem. Oh man, let me see. Yes, I look half dead. All right. Um, I look very half dead. Oh, for those who don't know, yo, I guess what? I'm going to London. So if you're gonna be in London, December 1st, I'm gonna be holding a seminar. The only way I'm going there, if it's 10 people minimum that signed up. Most likely that's not going to happen. I mean, most likely that's going to happen. For those who want to attend my seminar in the city, the next one for September is sold out. Brown, brown, brown. Look at that, right? That's awesome, right? I have a newsletter where I send them, I send a email to the newsletter, and apparently there's a lot of people who's going to be in New York City. So if you want to attend my London seminar, let me know. You can just go to mindfulattraction.org and you'll be able to see the link where you guys will be able to attend. It's going to be in December, so that guys could plan it out in advance. It's going to be $150, so it's not that expensive compared to a lot of seminars. And you guys will be able to meet me. It's going to be a one-day seminar. I'll dressed up nice. Make sure to put on a tie, put on a little British accent, bring some tea, because I know you people from England love tea. Apparently, the Queen told me last night. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm messing around. Anyways, that's it, ladies. Go check that out. All right, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye bye.